Hello.
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 Oh yeah, we're starting, aren't we? This is us, episode 3 of Not on the Big Screen.
Why do we all sound depressed now?
Just ain't got the sweets.
We'll just say, yeah,
Because we only got 35 views last week. That's why we sound so depressed.
if we can hit 36.
Yeah, if we could get 36 this week.
If we can get 34, I'll be really happy.
If we get 1, I think.
That's fine.
What are we discussing today?
Oscars.
The 2024 Oscar nominations is our main subject of conversation for today. We will go through certain sections. We probably won't go through all of them because,
Only ones that we care about.
time. But yeah, we'll go through the good ones that people will be interested in.
Yeah, we want to go through the makeup because we just love makeup.
Makeup? Who doesn't love makeup?
Who doesn't
It
love
is the
makeup?
weekend, to be fair, so yeah. How can you stop whispering? Speak out loud. Don't do the whispering thing again. I had to turn up so much last week. There's so much whispering. Sorry there wasn't a podcast last week, by the way, because Ethan and Harry were being too lazy to come round and record. So
we're very busy.
Yeah.
Obviously, we put the podcast before our own families, so
we just had breakfast and went to HMV and was in there for about an hour.
we genuinely was though.
We didn't get kicked out by security, so that was good.
Generally, that's actually quite good for us.
We should do a movie haul. That should be in the podcast.
We did well. I think all 3 of us bought films that were slightly pornographic, but
I didn't.
it's fine.
Actually, no, yeah, I
Harry
did.
got the favourite.
Yeah, I did.
Ethan
Yeah.
got Boogie Nights and I got Dogtooth, so I think we've all
I
We've all
thought I
done-
had that the more high ground. I didn't get a porn from it.
Yeah,
I
you're
got the
welcome.
favourite.
we've all done well to get some porn today, so that's good. Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Not on the Big Screen.
Core.
Insert intro there. It's a good start, isn't it?
It's.
What is the first category?
I don't know. What category do you want to go through first? Do you want to go
Should
through
we want to
best?
start from?
Do we want to do best film first? or
No, do you want
we
to start from the bottom and go up to the top?
But
We're going up this.
have to make it complicated, don't you, Harry? So best sound.
Yeah, that is on there.
Best sound. Well, actually, looking at this list, I like this because out of best sound, I've seen 4 out of 5 of them.
So what's been nominated?
5 films been nominated for best sound, which are The Zone of Interest, The Creator, Oppenheimer, Maestro, and Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, which apparently has just been retitled to Dead Reckoning now because they're going to call Part 2 something else.
Of course they are.
Allegedly.
I get Oppenheimer and Maestro, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer's all about that sound, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most Christopher Nolan films are.
I think I'm happy. Mission Impossible and Creator did get nominated.
I
I wouldn't say
Sorry.
they win, but I don't think they'll win. But I'm glad they got nominated.
I wouldn't be surprised if Oppenheimer took the Oscar.
No,
for best
because I
sound.
will take the Oscar.
Just because of, the sound.
Yeah, the sound in that film is amazing. Yeah, but I think Oppenheimer will get it.
Oppenheimer will definitely get there.
I like that the creator's on that list.
Yeah, I'm happy Creator
Yeah.
I
got it.
don't think the creator will win, but
No.
it's nice that it's been
What's to dream of?
recognised. Anyway, moving on. That was quick. Best editor. Now, see, I've seen most of them as well. The Holdovers I haven't seen, but I feel like The Holdovers is a film that is going to cop up on this list quite a few times. So I think it's been nominated for a lot.
So you got
The Holdovers.
Oppenheimer, Poor Things,
Anatomy of a Fall. Again, I haven't seen that. Killers of the Flower Moon I've seen. And to be fair...
Do you reckon it's between Killers and Holdovers?
No.
I think Oppenheimer will get it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Is that just because you want Oppenheimer to get it?
No, I want Poor Things to get it because I love the editing in that film, but I think Oppenheimer will win it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of Oppenheimer this year. I think this is Oppenheimer year. Like the year before, it's a lot of Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think this year will be a lot of Oppenheimer.
There's a lot of talk that he'll probably get Best Director. I mean, we'll come to that later, but it'll be the first time he wins if he does.
Yeah.
It's not the first time his films have won Oscars before in the past, haven't they? 'Cause
Yeah,
Dark
I
Knight
just don't
won
think he's
stuff.
got any of the big ones.
I don't think anything else.
He has won Best Director in something this year. Chris Nolan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wasn't
but he hasn't got far.
Well, it wasn't the Oscar though.
He won Oscars for Interstellar
He got Dark Knight got Best Supporting for obvious reasons.
because of Cillian Murphy in it.
Because
Yeah.
of Cillian Murphy.
Who's Cillian Murphy?
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy. Kill Ian's Murphy. I don't. However you say that guy's name.
Yeah. Yeah, I want Poor Things somewhere, but I think Oppenheimer will take it.
Yeah.
Well, it could be the holdovers.
It could
'cause,
be the
like,
holdovers.
We haven't seen the holdovers, so
No.
we don't know.
It could
Maybe
be
the holdovers could be like the best editing we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the holdovers.
Could possibly be holdovers, yeah, we ain't seen
We'll just
it.
vote for that for everything because we haven't
Yeah,
seen it,
just
so
the
we
holdovers.
don't have to feel like we're being biased.
Yeah.
Do we want to cover production design?
Let's put it on the...
Well, that was my question.
Do you want to talk about it?
I've seen all 5 of them.
Exactly, that's what I thought. It was
Oh,
fun.
alright, show off.
That's what I thought.
So,
what films are
you've got
nominated?
5 films under Best Production Design, which are Napoleon, Barbie, for some reason, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Killers of the Flower Moon.
Now,
I feel like we're going to be saying the same films a lot.
I would put it between Barbie and Napoleon. I don't know why. I just would. Like, I've seen both of them films, and it I don't know. I don't know if you could really.
I would put it between Barbie and Poor Things.
I
Yeah.
really, really hope Barbie doesn't win anything.
If Barbie wins for best production design, I'd actually be quite happy about it because the production design of that film is amazing.
But the film wasn't though, was it?
But it looks amazing though.
Barbie's one of the most overhyped things since Star Wars. And I mean, I like Star Wars, but I don't think it deserves
Trees
the
always
credit
likes
that
it.
it
Why do you?
gets. No, I mean that. I'm
Yeah,
allowed
that's
to be honest. I'm allowed to be honest. I like Star Wars. Star Wars is good, but I don't think it deserves all the hype that it gets. Considering like half the time when there's a Star Wars film being made, it's like advertised like 2 years before it even comes out, and it's like, why are you doing this?
Say that about the Marvel films, though.
Marvel's just as bad, although Marvel's
It's the
gone
same
downhill
thing,
a
Disney.
lot recently. I think
I think every recent Marvel film has not been great, apart from Guardians, maybe.
Yeah,
Guardians, yeah,
Guardians was really good.
yeah. Guardians and No Way Home
Yeah.
were like the only good Marvel films I've seen in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I think Black Panther surprised me. Why are we talking about Marvel?
That's how we get onto things.
Oh God, can't talk about sidetracked. Cinematography. Now, best cinematography. This list is going to get really boring, I think, because I keep saying Oppenheimer, Killers of the Flower Moon, and Poor Things, but all 3 of them are on this list as well. And Maestro. Maestro's on this list. And El Conde, or Conde, or however you're meant to say that.
Do you reckon Poor Things for production, maybe?
Poor Things
would
has
be
got
good.
some cracking cinematography in it.
It has.
Yeah.
Although I know that Martin Scorsese is very good at winning Oscars for cinematography.
Yeah.
He's won cinematography Oscars many times before, so
In fairness, Killers of the Flower Moon is a beautiful looking film.
yeah.
And it's shot really well.
It was. Do you know the funniest part of Killers of the Flower Moon for me was there was one specific camera shot in the film that I was really looking forward to seeing in the IMAX, and it turned out to be the last camera shot in the entire movie. I was like, wow! It's literally when you watch the trailer. I think it's the first shot you see in the trailer. Of like it's like above loads of people
Yeah.
dancing in a circle, and it like zooms out, and it's just like a big flower, which I'm guessing is the idea. But yeah, it was the last shot in the film. I mean, spoiler alert, but yeah, if you've seen that trailer, that's the last shot in the movie. I mean, it's not really spoiling the film, is it?
No. There's people dancing. I wouldn't say it's the biggest spoiler.
What? It was. Yeah,
So
I
it's one
liked
West Side
Killers of the
Story by
Flower
seeing
Moon.
people dancing.
I would watch that again.
Yeah.
I would watch it at home, because then I can like pause it and stuff like that. Or maybe even watch it in 2 parts.
Yeah.
I would say that to anyone. If anyone said to me, like, did you like Killers of the Flower Moon? I'd be like, yeah, but if you get the opportunity to watch it at home and watch it in 2 parts. Because it's so long,
Yeah.
and you feel every single second of that film.
Yeah, it's not even like film isn't boring either. It's just the fact that you just feel that it's 3.5 hours long.
It just keeps going.
Yeah. It like keeps you engaged the entire time, but you do feel the length,
Yeah,
which is the best way I can sort of describe it.
there's nothing wrong with feeling a bit of length.
No.
That's what she said.
God.
Yeah. Part of me wants Poor Things to get it, but I wouldn't mind if Oppenheimer or Killers got it either.
You won't go to Maestro.
No.
I feel like that film's
Although
not
I
meant to
do
get a lot.
think that film deserves something because
It's
we
the
What,
big-
Maestro?
yeah,
It is the biggest
because
Oscar
I'd
bait I've seen in
seen
a while.
parts of it and it did look really good. So I get why Bradley Cooper might be annoyed if it don't win nothing.
It is presumably Oscar bait though.
It is, but it
He's
does
been
look
working on
cool.
it for a long time.
He
as
has
well.
it.
Yeah.
And he what's the word? He trained a lot for playing the part that he plays in that, so I can understand why he would be frustrated. But the film's boring. I don't mean that in a horrible way towards him, but when I saw the film, I was like, I get what's going on and I understand what this is about. I just wasn't interested in it. Like, what was that other film? Oh no, that was Oppenheimer, wasn't it? Oppenheimer does the same to me. In all honesty, I mean, I love the film. I love how it looks. I love the sound, and to some extent, I enjoy the story. But I just don't care what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand people that love it, and I get that. But like, it just doesn't. I just bored all the time. I really want to see like a fan edit of that film in chronological order as well, because there is so much of that film where I have no idea what point of the story it's meant to be, what point of time it's meant to be in, because they don't do anything to like change the actors or anything like that. So like Cillian Murphy, or however you say his fucking name, his face just looks the same all the way through the film, except for when he looks a little bit older.
Yeah, I was gonna say that they put a few grey hairs on.
Yeah, they do well at making him look a bit older, but for the rest of it, you're just like, so is this at the beginning? Is this just before this? I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's typical Christopher Nolan, to be fair, where the timeline isn't straight.
Yeah, but yeah, it's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Cool. Do we want to do costume design?
Don't have to.
You don't have to.
Poor thing.
Poor Things is on there.
But yeah, it should be cool things.
Killers of the Flower Moon is on there. Oppenheimer,
to be
Barbie,
fair,
and Napoleon.
I
So
would-
everything that was set ages ago.
I'd put that between maybe Napoleon, Killers, because the way they looked in that film was amazing.
In fairness, it also seems like a classical.
Why has Barbie been nominated for so many Oscars? Because it was popular.
But
I don't care if it's popular. That doesn't mean it gets nominated for Oscars just because it's popular. Popularity shouldn't win you the right to be nominated for an Oscar.
You'd be surprised.
Avengers Endgame wasn't nominated for any Oscars, was it? And that was one of the most popular films of the year that came out.
Mm.
I mean, the only thing Marvel films are going to get nominated for are probably visual effects.
do you know, I had that. Is it Angela Bassett in Black Panther? Is that her name?
Yeah.
I think so.
She
Yeah.
didn't she get nominated for an Oscar for being in Black Panther?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She
Well, that shows what I know.
just shows how good of an actress she is. to
Yeah,
get
she
nom-
got
to get
nominated
for
for best supporting.
She gets
Yeah.
nominated a lot though, doesn't she?
Yeah. She hasn't won anything surprisingly though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rumored that she was going to win it that year, but Jamie Lee Curtis got it for Everything At All at Once.
For the classic performance.
That's
of Tracy
controversial
Morgan.
though.
That was a
very
career
controversial, yeah.
That was a career award. I
Yeah.
think it should have gone for Stephanie Shu.
I was very surprised that Everything Everywhere All at Once got nominated for one Oscar. and then all of a sudden it won pretty much everything that it was nominated for.
It's a great film.
Yeah.
I don't mean
I
that
know.
it's
In
not-
fairness, I'm surprised it's not really an Academy film.
No, it's not.
And then
It's very rare you see comedies at the Oscars. They're usually like really serious films with like people crying or someone talking about suicide, or it has to be based on a true story or something like that. That's what Oscar bait stuff is. Ooh, best original score. This is one for you, Harry, because you like a score, don't you?
Go on.
You like to score, don't you,
I
Harry?
do like a score. Go on, give me the numbers.
American Fiction.
Mm.
You've not seen it, have
I ain't
you?
seen it. No.
Oh look, Oppenheimer's on here. Oh look,
Doesn't-
Poor Things and Killers of the Flower Moon are on here. I feel like we're just copying and pasting stuff now. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Why has that been nominated for Best Original
Because it's
Score?
John Williams.
But still, like,
In fairness, I don't think it should be on there. I think they could have given it to another film.
yeah, I was going to say, have the Oscar people not heard the Indiana Jones music before? It's not going to be that different to the other films, is it?
Yeah. The only way I can see him giving it to John Williams if they give it to a career award.
Isn't it his last one?
Yeah.
Because it's the last film he's ever doing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's his
Or it's the last Indiana Jones. I heard his name and last on something recently. He's still
Yeah.
alive, isn't he? He's not died.
No, it's still alive.
So
Yeah.
it's not because of that.
No, I think they'll give it's either they give it to him because it's his last film and a career award. But in my personal opinion, I think Oppenheimer will get it, but I want Poor Things to get it. Poor Things is
Did
soundtrack.
Tenet win the year Tenet was out
I can't remember.
for the score.
I cannot remember.
Because these films are all about that sound.
But yeah, I think Oppenheimer will get it. But I really want Poor Things to win because the soundtrack and that is so good. Like I've actually walked around listening to that soundtrack and it's just so.
That's all you listen to.
It's a good soundtrack. But yeah, I think it'll easily go to Oppenheimer.
Still disappointed that I didn't get the soundtrack for Clockwork Orange. I mentioned Beat today. I might have to look on Amazon for that
I'll
anyway.
have to go back.
I have to go back. Oh, best original screenplay. Oh look, Past Lives is on here, but Poor Things isn't.
It's not an original, it's adapted.
I know, it's nice. It's nice that those reoccurring films aren't on here. May, December, what the fuck is that?
Oh, that's the one with Natalie Portman and what's the name?
Yeah.
What is the name? Oh my god.
Is it Jodie Foster? No, that's Naiad.
So,
It's actually doing my head in.
best original screenplay, we've got The Holdovers, May, December, Past Lives, Anatomy of a Fall, and Maestro. Maestro was an original screenplay, I didn't know that.
I'm happy Past Life is in there. I want it to win, but I think I'll go to Holdovers.
Cool. Bradley Cooper wrote that as well, apparently.
Yeah, go on.
No, that was all that was all that statement was.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he was part of the writing team for that film as well. Cool, he really did put a lot into that movie, didn't he?
Yeah, I think the Holdovers will win this one.
There are some films, I think, where people try really hard to make them Oscar bait. You know, like the year that Eddie Redmayne dressed up as a woman
Oh yeah.
and put his penis between his legs and stood in front of the mirror. And the director was just like, "Go on, mate, you're gonna like win the Oscar for this because you won the Oscar last year for The Theory of Everything," and then it didn't get nominated for anything, did it?
I don't remember.
Or it didn't win anything. It might have got nominated, but it didn't win anything.
I
And
cannot
I just be
remember.
like, oh, I can't imagine going through all of that and then not getting anything for it. Like, look, I've got my willy out on camera and pushed it between my legs for you.
You can say the same about Dogtooth, can you? But it didn't win any Oscars.
Yeah, but that's a completely different tone of film, is Dogtooth. I wouldn't see Dogtooth being nominated for Oscars. See, that's the thing, that's the difference between Dogtooth and Past Lives. Because, not Past Lives.
Past Lives, yeah, they're
Poor
complete-
Things.
Yeah.
Poor Things is a very, it's a very sexual film, as is Dogtooth, but Dogtooth is very,
Very sexual.
very, I don't know what's the word for it, it's just a bit weird. I mean, Past Lives was a bit weird as well.
Poor
but,
Things, but yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Poor Things was a bit weird, but Dogtooth was all like, oh, keep it in the family kind of thing, and it was just a bit, I don't need to be watching this kind of weird, whereas with Poor Things, it was more, you know, cared about what was going on and you cared about the character, whereas with Dogtooth you just wanted the film to end. You can watch that later as well if you want.
Dogtooth.
Dogtooth. I don't know how many times I said Dogtooth now. Should we move on? Because we've been on this one for a little while. Best Adapted Screenplay. Now, Best Adapted Screenplay goes to American Fiction, The Zone of Interest, Barbie, Poor Things and Oppenheimer. Fucking Barbie again.
I'd probably
How
put
is
it
Barbie?
towards Poor Things.
How is Barbie an adapted screenplay?
Because it's already an established properly.
But it's a toy.
Yeah, that's why it's adapted.
What? No.
Yeah, that's how it works.
But it's a toy.
Yeah, but it's still a property.
I'd put that more towards Poor Things than Oppenheimer. that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I'd say Poor Things has got the better screenplay, but I think Oppenheimer will still take it. I think this is a...
I think you just want Oppenheimer.
No, I want Poor Things to win. Poor Things is I want, but I think it's just going to be an Oppenheimer, yeah.
But Barbie,
Yes.
it's not an adapted
Oh,
screenplay.
yeah, but it's an established property.
Is that
It's
what-
already, I think property is already established.
I would have said an adapted screenplay would have been something that was based on a book,
Not always.
or something that was based on someone else's screenplay, not something that was based on the box.
If
of a
someone
toy.
made the Assassin's Creed film, that was good and they got nominated for Oscars, are we for adapted screenplay? Cause it's
Yeah, it would, because it's based on a game.
it's based on a toy.
It's not the same though.
It's
is
still
it?
based on something.
I don't see that as the same.
It's just how they work.
I don't see that as the same. So when they do a film about pop figures, is that going to be based on an adapted screenplay as well?
Yeah, most likely. if the Emoji Movie was a masterpiece, it'd probably be adapted
Oh my
screenplay.
God, yeah. Imagine that. Jeez.
What, because it's based on something that already exists.
Yeah, probably most likely, yeah.
All right, I'll let you off.
He's caved.
Oh, here we go. Best visual effects. Wasn't this the one that you was looking for earlier?
Yeah.
Best visual effects. Now, interestingly, I've seen all 5 of these.
Yeah.
You got Godzilla -1. You've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. See, I told you Marvel films get nominated for
I
visual
didn't
effects.
disagree with you.
Napoleon's on here.
Oh,
The
why?
Creator's on here.
Yeah.
And Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning is on here.
I'm extremely happy Godzilla's on there, but it's the Creators Award.
Yeah, I would have said out of all of them, the Creator, they did so much
With so
for
little.
the Creator, considering the film was like an 80 grand budget or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
But then there's all this stuff about how they shot it all digitally and they went back and added grain to it.
Mm.
I'm not sure why you'd do that, but still, why don't you just shoot it on film if you're going to do that?
Probably is what they were trying to with visual effects.
Maybe.
Might have been easier.
Maybe they were looking for an Oscar for visual effects.
Maybe.
I weren't aware that there would have been that much visual effects in Mission Impossible, to be fair, considering how practical the film's meant to be.
I think, yeah.
Guardians?
It looks nice. They
Guardians?
probably got it for Rocket and all his friends
Yeah,
and all the creature design.
but that Godzilla,
Yeah, I'm really happy that's on there. Really happy.
that was good anyway. I mean, I liked it. I don't know why Napoleon's under visual effects, but
No.
still,
No, I don't know.
Just the
There's
visual
that-
effects
There's
of-
that one moment on the frozen lake, but it's good and that's it, really.
Yeah, that part was quite. That's probably that bit that
Yeah, it's
they were
probably
on about,
that bit. But it's like, you can't really give it an Oscar for
I
one
don't
bit.
remember that film. I watched it. The only thing I remember is the really awkward banging.
What, that's meat slapping?
Yeah, when it was just so loud and so hard, and then it was just like, ugh, yeah, you should be pregnant now. I'm just like, thanks for that. I didn't know how pregnancy worked until you just showed me. Yeah, I think out of those 5, I would want either the Creator or Godzilla -1 to win.
Yeah.
So best supporting actress.
Best supporting actress, you've got America
got?
Ferrera for Barbie. Have I said her name wrong?
No, you haven't. It's just the fact it's
It's
Barbie.
Barbie, innit?
Oh, fair enough. Danielle Brooks for The Colour Purple. I haven't seen The Colour Purple, to be fair, so
I
can't
haven't seen it, but I heard she's going to be
Really
amazing.
I can't pronounce that person's name. Divine Joy Randolph. Oh, maybe I can pronounce it. For The Holdovers. Emily Blunt for Oppenheimer.
No.
Jodie Foster for
Naiad.
Naiad. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
So
Why is that? That's
Wait,
the
is
first
that it?
time
Is
that
that-
film's come up on this list.
is
Yeah.
that all? Is that
Naiad's
all?
very
Yeah, there's only 5
controversial.
of them.
Not a lot of people
So
like it.
I think it's between the woman from the holdovers and
The Colour Purple.
either
Emily
that
Blunt.
or Emily Blunt.
I
But
think
I
I've
don't know about Emily Blunt personally. Obviously, it's just my opinion. No, but like I don't know.
Don't know the person.
She's a good actress, but I don't know
Don't know
if
what
she
the
would get one for
personally, just not
Oppenheimer.
Emily Blunt.
Just like any-
What's up with Naiad?
It's a Netflix film. I heard a lot of people weren't too happy with it being nominated. But that's
Why?
just, I don't know, but I don't think a lot of people
What
like
is it?
I think it's based on like how elderly people are treated. Like, I think it's based on ageism.
It sounds like that film set in the old people's home. What was that film
I don't
that
know.
we showed at the cinema that was meant to be a comedy, but it turned out to be really sad?
I don't know.
We
Charles
showed it,
Skywalker.
I remember another film I just can't remember.
a docudrama, water sport biography, drama sport. So it's a sporty drama. Interesting.
Mm.
Anyway, that's enough about Naiad.
I think it's between. I think Danielle Brooks will get it. I've heard she's meant to be amazing in it. Like everyone who talks about Colour Purple immediately goes to her. I've
Yeah.
heard nothing but great things about her performance.
I haven't seen the original, to be fair.
No, me neither. But I've heard she's meant to be excellent in the film, so I think it might go to her.
Isn't it a musical?
Well, this one is.
The original wasn't though, was it?
No.
Interesting.
It's been given the Mean Girls treatment, but this one's meant to be good.
That's not hard though, is it?
No, it's not.
Mean Girls. I've not heard anything good about Mean Girls at all.
No.
It's one of the films I've heard people walking out of the most in the last few years. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, doesn't look great. But, yeah, but I think I've got to Danielle Brooks personally.
Danielle Brooks.
I guess they could give her America for real, but did you
Okay, best supporting actor then.
get
Oh,
on?
I've seen most of them. So you got Mark Ruffalo for Poor Things, obviously not for the Avengers.
Oh.
So you got Robert De Niro for Killers of the Flower Moon and Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer.
So I think
Sterling K. Brown,
For American Fiction.
whoever that is, and Ryan Gosling's been nominated for
In
Barbie.
fairness, he's the best part of that film.
I think mine and Harry's choice would be Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, I'm actually happy Ryan Gosling got that film nomination because
Yeah.
he did actually start
Surely
out.
he should be under the Best Actor category, not Supporting Actor, because isn't he like the second main character in that film?
What? Yeah, probably.
No, in
Barbie.
Barbie.
Or Barbie, sorry. I thought
He
it was
plays-
about Mark Ruffalo.
He literally plays one of the main characters. So surely that should be under Best
Oh,
Actor.
at least he's been nominated.
Supporting Actor.
But I want Mark Ruffalo to get it.
But then yeah,
I'm happy
When you
when-
say that about Ruffalo though, wouldn't he be Best Actor?
You know, the argument is that they're not a main character. They're
supporting them.
supporting the main person. Like Margot Robbie's the main focus on that film, but and he's supporting her.
I see.
It's like if you had two main actors.
Did she not? She's not been nominated though, has she?
No, she hasn't.
Which kind of like defeats the point of the film.
But
doesn't it?
then they, I know Ryan Gosling came out and was like, well, without Ken, what was it? Yeah, there's no Ken without Barbie, and there's no Barbie without.
In fairness,
Girl.
Margot Robbie, I feel like Margot Robbie should have been nominated because she was it. I think them two are like the two really good things about that film.
Because I don't think
Because they both.
Greta Gerwig hasn't been nominated for Best
No.
Director, right?
No.
And Ryan Gosling weren't happy about that. So yeah, Best Supporting
think
Actor definitely Mark Ruffalo.
No, it'll go to Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I know, but my
well,
my
Mark
vote
Ruffalo.
would be.
That'd be interesting. To be fair,
It's
I'd
an
be funny
interesting
if
group of-
Robert De Niro gets it.
He was amazing in that film, but I don't think you should get it. Because there were better performances.
He had a bigger part, probably because the film's twice as long as the other two.
Yeah.
Best animated feature. The Boy and the Earring. Elemental.
Yeah. I mean, actually, yeah.
Yeah, go there.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Robot Dreams and Nimona.
I haven't seen Manona. Really want to watch it. Heard of it's very good.
Spider-Man.
Haven't seen Robot Dreams.
You've obviously The Boy and the Herring.
Yes. And I think that will win.
Do you?
Yes.
Because it's never won before, has it? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, they have. They have one for Spirited Away.
Yeah, but that was before Pixar came along, wasn't it?
No, Toy Story's up one.
Boy in the Heron.
Spirited Away was
Really good
2001.
cast.
Pixar's won every year though. I thought
No,
someone said
no,
that the first
they
year
were-
they
they-
didn't win was when Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse won.
no, the first year they didn't win from Spirited Away one.
Oh, see, this shows you what I know.
Spirited Away came out.
That's why I do a podcast with these guys because they know more stuff than I do.
I
Yeah.
highly doubt that.
Yeah, so do I. I
Um.
want Spider-Man to win that.
Yeah, I'd be happy Spider-Man wins it, but
I mean, that's the only one I've seen on that list, but still.
I wouldn't be surprised if Boy in the Heron gets it.
I'd like to see Spider-Man win it because Spider-Man won it last time. And if it was down
Yeah.
to the animation in that film was amazing.
Oh wait, I got one. Spirited Away won in 2003. So 2 years later. And I thought.
So, best director. I'm pretty
No.
sure we haven't done actors yet, but
No,
that'll
we
probably come
haven't.
before it. Best director. We've got Justine Treat. Is that how you say that? Try it.
Yeah, sorry.
For Anatomy of a Fall. We've got Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon. We've got Yorgos Lanthimos, which I'm pretty sure is how you say his name. Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah.
For Poor Things. Christopher Nolan, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that, for Oppenheimer. And Jonathan Glazer for The Zone of Interest. Now, The Zone of Interest, I'm interested. I know that's funny because it's got interest in the title, but I'm really interested to see that film just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Jonathan Glazer directed Sexy Beast. I don't know if you guys have seen Sexy Beast, but you would never look at Ben Kingsley in the same way ever again after watching that film. Considering I think he played Gandhi the year before, and then the year after he's playing this like skinhead gangster that says fuck more times than anyone I've ever heard in my life. And it's just really funny. He's like trying to make Ray Winston come back to the gangster world and do a robbery with him. But yeah. Anyway, enough about Sexy Beast. That's I'm pretty sure that was Jonathan Glazer's first film. And now he's done The Zone of Interest, which is allegedly the best film ever made, which is why it's only come up on this list about 3 times, but still.
So we agree with Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, this will be Nolan.
You guys are going for Nolan.
I think it's a Nolan.
I
Yeah.
think
It's
you
either
both
Nolan
got
or
it.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah.
Like, it can't go to anyone else.
I'm not trying this to be biased. I genuinely think Oppenheimer will win a lot this year.
Yeah.
I think the only reason, I think one of the main, if they did give it to Lanthimos, there's going to be so much over the Oscars that like, oh look, we gave it to a Polish guy. I think he's Polish anyway.
And you Greek?
I was going to say, it sounds what Greek.
Oh, maybe he's Greek then.
Yeah, because Dogtooth's Greek.
Oh, well, maybe he's Greek then.
Come on,
But,
Nathan,
yeah.
you got the film for God's sake.
Whatever. I've only seen it once.
I think it's Greek.
I was too distracted by the porn. But yeah, I think
think
if
it's
they
great.
gave it to him, they're definitely going to bring that up. Because they always do at the Oscars.
Yeah.
Like when Bong Joon-ho won Best Oscar,
Best
Best Director at
That was,
the
the best,
Oscars.
that was the best film that year. Though.
It was. But like, they were all like, oh look, we gave it to a Korean guy.
Yeah, they did make a deal out of
Oh
it.
look, he's Korean and he won an Oscar. Look, see, we're not racist, sort of thing. And it's like, no one's saying you are racist, but they keep making themselves look racist by pointing out the fact that they're giving it all to different races.
they try and...
They did it last year with Everything Everywhere All at Once. They were like, oh look, it's the first time a Chinese person's won an award for this, and it's the first time this has won an award in this category and all this sort of thing. And it was just like, no one cares. We want the best film to win. We don't want them to win just because like it's starring a woman or because it's like about, you know, liberating small children during the wartime. Do you know what I mean?
If the film's good, it deserves to win because of how good it is, not
Yeah.
just because of the
Just because
specific aspects
Someone's
of
in it or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the good thing Parasite won and Everything Everywhere All at Once because they were the best films of their years.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them will
Racist
win.
as well.
None of them win this year.
It'll be Christopher Nolan or Yorgos.
Best actor then. So you got Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers. We've got Bradley Cooper for Maestro. We've got Carmen Domingo for Rustin. That's the first time that's come up as well. Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer and Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction. Jeffrey Wright, isn't that the guy from Westworld?
Yes.
Or, the way I like to see it, he played Commissioner Gordon in Batman.
Yeah.
And he's the Watcher in What If.
Yes, he is.
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright's been a lot.
Can you imagine if they gave it to him?
I'd be happy. He deserves it for years.
I haven't
It'd
seen
be a
American
great-
Fiction to be fair, but
I think it'd go,
I love
again,
Jeffrey.
it's got to be between Cillian
Paul
Murphy
Giamatti.
and Paul Giamatti.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
I would
between-
have said that.
It's between them two easily.
Well, how do you know it's between those two?
It just is.
It might not be.
It
It's not. It's between all 5 of them. Otherwise, only
I
two
know,
of them
but
would
every
be
other award
nominated.
show it's either been Paul Giamatti or Cillian Murphy. For every award show, it's been between them. It's them two have either won it, so I'll be between them two here.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll give it to Jeffrey Wright.
I'll be happy.
Be a
I
bit
love
different,
Jeffrey Wright, so yeah. I wouldn't be upset about it because I love Jeffrey Wright.
I like Jeffrey Wright. Anyway. Here we go. Best actress.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone for
Emma
Poor
Stone,
Things.
yeah.
Lily Gladstone. Oh, it's 2 stones in this one. Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. Is that how you say her name?
Yeah.
Annette Bening Stone for Naiad. Carrie Mulligan Stone for Maestro. And Sandra Hüller
Yeah, hold
Stone for Anatomy of a Fall.
Well,
Emma Stone.
It's between Emma Stone and Lily
Emma Stone and
Gladstone.
Lily
I
Gladstone.
feel like we should have watched Anatomy of a Fall before we did this video.
Mm,
Isn't that film French?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely should have watched that.
Yeah, I definitely say this goes to Emma Stone, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be upset if Lily Gladstone gets it.
I'll
I'll be very happy if one of them gets it.
yeah, for sure.
Maybe they'll give it to Annette Bening because she's so old.
I'll be annoyed.
We'd be like, "Here, look, we gave it to someone because she's over 50 years old. This is the first time an over 50-year-old has won in this category."
That's
Probably not true.
It's
but
not true at all.
Why? You don't have to.
Anthony Hopkins won a few years ago.
Yeah, but he's not best actress, is he?
He's the best actor and he's over 50 years old.
Anthony Hopkins wasn't nominated this year, was he?
No.
They didn't get a nomination for One Life.
Yeah.
One Life's not even been mentioned.
No.
That surprises me. Alright, so here we go then. best film or best picture, as this says. So you got The Holdovers on this list, American Fiction, Zone of Interest, Barbie,
Your favourite film?
Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Past Lives, Anatomy of a Fall, Maestro, and Killers of the Flower Moon. So there's more than 5 as well.
Yeah, it's 10.
So it's got to be between Poor Things and Oppenheimer again.
Yeah.
Like
I tell you what, though, I'm very happy Past Lives got nominated. Really
I
happy.
haven't seen
Really happy
at
about
least
that.
half of these.
I'm really happy about
See, we're
Past Lives
talking
being
about the same kind of films, but like I feel like at the actual Oscars they're gonna like throw us off each time and vote for someone that probably shouldn't have won it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yes,
either that or one film will scoop everything.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's an Oppenheimer year, but I'm happy to have like Poor Things.
You just
to win.
want it to be an Oppenheimer year.
No, it will
Because
be.
you love that film.
No, I want Poor Things to win. I think Poor Things was my favourite.
Yeah, but you still
Poor Things was quality.
Yeah, exactly.
you still got a bit of a semi for Oppenheimer though, haven't you?
It's just a very easy thing. They're going to give it to Christopher. If Christopher Nolan is going to win an Oscar for any film, it'll be Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, because his other films he hasn't been.
Exactly. It's been nominated for so much.
It has. I'll give you that. I think it's been nominated for a lot, and
I just feel like it's just like a feeling. It's just like
I'd
it's
be
going.
happy if you won. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be like, oh, I can't believe they gave it to that. At least I feel a film like Oppenheimer, I feel like deserves to be nominated for an Oscar. And then you've got films like Barbie, and I'm just like, why is that even on here? Just because it did a lot of the box office. So what? Like, I don't see the Maze Runner being nominated for Oscars.
Yeah. My
Super Mario Brothers ain't on here, is it?
No. I'm surprised I didn't get nominated for Best Song for
Yeah.
Peaches. I'm well upset about that. But I'd love to see that live. Jack Black on the backstage
I've
singing
seen him do
Peaches.
that live.
That's such a good song.
So that was the Oscars.
Well, that's that. But what
When did the Oscars?
What do you guys-
actually?
are there
I
anything on
want to say
those?
it's the 10th of March.
Are there anything? Is there anything on those lists that you guys think should have been nominated for an Oscar that hasn't been nominated?
I feel like, I know you don't like the film, but I felt Margot Robbie should have been nominated for Best Actress because she was really
Yeah,
good.
to be fair, if they're going to nominate that for everything
Yeah.
else, then they
I
shouldn't have
feel
left.
like
They shouldn't have left those two. I mean, considering Barbie was all about liberating women and showing that women are important as well, and then the two women that are most involved in this film are just completely underlooked at the Oscars.
Yeah.
Just kind of proves their point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the Oscar guys did that on purpose.
You wait till they throw you off, and actually, she is nominated. She'll win it.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
Yeah, like actually, it's none of these people that have been nominated. We're giving it to her.
I've heard a lot of people saying it shouldn't, then it shouldn't have got nominated. It should have been Margot Robbie.
The thing is that I can't imagine what Ryan Gosling's speech would be like if he won. He'd be like, I can't believe that the other girls haven't been nominated.
I'm happy he's been nominated because he was genuinely excellent in the film, but I'm glad, but he won't win
He
it.
refuses to take it. He's like, no, I'm not taking it. Give it to someone else.
Makes a big
Do you reckon anyone has ever done that at the Oscars?
What,
I believe so. Yeah, someone has.
They say, oh, you've won, and then they're like, no, I don't want this.
I
Give it
believe
to them.
someone has actually done that.
Give it to them.
I'm gonna look it up. I believe someone has.
It's like, I know that there's been times before that, like, I think it's the BAFTAs. It's the BAFTAs. That's the TV awards, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's been times where Steve Pemberton and Reece Shearsmith have both been nominated for the same thing, and one of them wins the award, but not the other one. And they're both just like, this ain't right. You should be putting us under the same category because we do all this work together.
Yeah.
Because they've been nominated for Inside Number 9 many times, and I think sometimes Pemberton's won for acting, sometimes Reece Shearsmith's won for acting, and they've both won for writing. But they're always like they to be fair, they're like best friends off camera anyway. But do we know what date the Oscars actually is?
I think it's the 10th of March.
The 10th of March. See, I don't know. That's why I was asking. I mean, obviously, otherwise I would have just said the Oscars are at this point. So have we got a film we're talking about this week?
Beekeeper.
Yeah.
The Beekeeper. Oh, because this one's seen it as well now, hasn't he?
Yeah, best comedy I've seen in a while.
To be fair, I thought The Beekeeper was hilarious.
Yeah.
I watched it again the other day
So
at 40X.
Yeah,
That
that's
was really funny as well.
Oscars Sunday the 10th of March. But yeah, Beekeeper was hilarious. I thought it was the best comedy out there.
Yeah, I mean, it felt a lot like it was a sarcastic version
It
of
was
John
the
Wick.
most generic Jason Statham film, but it was amazing.
I didn't mind that.
I loved it. I didn't mind it at all. But
No.
I loved
It knew
it.
what it was. It wasn't trying to
Yeah.
take itself so seriously. It
Yeah.
knew exactly what type of film it was.
It's like, I know neither of you have seen it yet, but I watched Argylle on Thursday. We went to the first showing in the IMAX, and that generally surprised me how much I enjoyed
See,
that.
I've seen a lot of reviews on TikTok of people saying it's the worst film ever. Well, the worst film in 2024.
What, Argylle?
Yeah.
I think
It's
so.
bad.
I
I
think.
think it was that bad.
I
It's
like-
really silly.
Yeah.
It is really
I
silly.
think there's a lot of people just expecting another Kingsman film.
I was gonna say it's a bit more of a tame Kingsman, isn't it?
It is. It's basically Kingsman, but aimed at kids. Well, not aimed at kids, but it's a lot.
Kids, yeah,
It's a lot tamer. I mean, the violence in Kingsman's a lot stronger, and obviously
Yeah.
the language in Kingsman is a lot stronger,
Yeah.
and obviously the jokes will be a lot stronger because it's for adults. It's Kingsman, but that was one of the things that put me off about Argylle in the first place. When I heard that it was PG-13 rated and only going to be a 12A over here, I was just like, I wanted it to be more like Kingsman. Going in, I was like, I'm not going to enjoy this because I want this to be more like Kingsman. But I think if they had all that other side to it as well, if it had been more violent,
Yeah.
had stronger violence in it, it would have just been another Kingsman film.
Yeah, for sure.
And I
I might as well
don't
just
think
call it Kingsman.
I don't think that's what Matthew Vaughn was going for
No.
with this one. I think because he said in interviews and stuff, he said about how they wanted this to be tamer.
Yeah.
They had to go back and reshoot a couple of things because apparently they're not allowed headshots.
Christ.
Apparently you're not allowed headshots in a PG-13 movie, which I'm pretty sure I saw some headshots in the film anyway. But I think some of the closer up ones you can see where people are getting shot in the chest instead, and I'm just like, I wonder if that was meant to be a headshot and they had to change it and things
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, I mean, I really liked it, and I loved the Beekeeper.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Argylle. I'm curious about it. I
Yeah.
think it'd be a good time either way.
You don't feel the length. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes long.
Yeah, it's
but
not enough. Which
you
I
don't
was.
feel that length at all.
That surprised me. I wasn't expecting it to be a 2.5 hour film.
No.
That really surprised me when I saw
There's
it.
so much to it though. Like the whole like backwards and forwards between this woman writing a story and what's actually going on was just hilarious.
Yeah.
And it was I don't want to say too much because these guys probably haven't seen it, and I know you two haven't.
No, I definitely want to see it though.
So we've done well then. I think we've covered everything we wanted to cover for today, haven't we? So yeah, that's it.
That's episode 3 for your lads
If you
and
could
lasses.
like this video and subscribe to the channel
It'd be useful.
if you haven't already.
It'd be nice.
And we're gonna fuck off.
Yeah.
We are going to fuck off. We're going to go and masturbate to Dogtooth. Bye.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe Toxic Avenger 4 if we're lucky.
Bye.
See you later.